Today, we are going to be shopping some of this season's hottest coats, how to style them for your body type, and every coat you see in this video, you can shop in the description box, and some of them are going to pop up right on the screen for YouTube shopping. So let's go. Now, I love a good statement coat because a statement coat can make you look pulled together and stylish, even if you got some on underneath it, because chances are most people are only going to see your coat unless, you know, you go into the office and then you take the coat off and, you know, Jill from accounting is like, ooh, what does she have on? But anyway, first up in this series is this beautiful coat from the LTK times Kate Spade collaboration. And I'm kind of mad that I'm late telling y'all about this because see this coat. Now, if you want this coat, you're gonna have to hurry up because, you know, some of the sizes were selling out. It went from a 14 to a 32. LTK has some really cute stuff, and I wish so much that other retailers that sell plus size clothing could also, you know, follow along as well. Because when I tell you, when I'm trying to find clothing for these videos or like a blog post or something like that, I want to find options for everybody, and I get so disappointed in some of the plus size selections that are out there. And it's like, I don't want to put pieces up just to have the pieces up. I want stuff that looks good. Unfortunately, it's not always easy to find stylish plus size clothing, and that, like, I can't believe we're still talking about that in 2025. But anyway, now this coat, now it's a wrap coat, and a wrap coat is going to make that diagonal line. So if you have a bigger bust or a bigger belly, that diagonal line is going to help divide that area. And it's belted, which can either continue to draw emphasis to the waist if you have, you know, very snatched and you have that waist, it'll draw emphasis to it. However, if you need a little, you know, that belt can help to give the illusion of being more snatched. And the shape of it is classic enough so that you can wear this season after season. Well, not season after season, but, you know, winter after winter after winter. But the fun feathers that are on the sleeves just makes it, you know, that much more enjoyable to wear and just makes it pop. Now, this green color might not be for everybody. And if you're wondering what colors are your colors, make sure you check out this playlist because, you know, I went through the your best colors. Now, mind you, it's a specific focus on women of color because a lot of freaking color things seem to think that all women of color are a winter or an autumn. Now, I happen to be a deep winter, but not all of us are winters or autumns. So make sure you check out that video. Now, this next one, I love coats like this because they're super warm and super fashionable. I own probably maybe like 4 or 5 coats kind of like this. I got them from ASOS more than a decade ago, either exactly a decade or a little more than a decade ago. And I just live, and I'll probably have them for another decade, right? They're so warm and they make such a statement. Now, the thing with this particular coat is because it is kind of like, it's, you know, I ain't gonna lie to you, it can be a little shapeless. Now, me, sometimes in the winter, I do kind of wear my coat open because I get a little hot cold. So sometimes that's been since like my 20s because, you know, you've got on a lot of clothes, but then you're walking around, so you're like overheating a little bit, but then it's still cold, you know what I mean? So opening it up can kind of give you more shape because then hopefully what you have underneath is not like, you know, some shapeless outfit. Or what you can do is just get a wide belt, something you have in your closet already. You can thrift it, or you can get something inexpensive, or, you know, splurge and get something pricey if you want to. But a wide belt will help to add more structure and shape to some of these coats, especially if you get a coat from like thrifting and it's like an amazing coat, but it's like it could use a little something. A belt might take it to that next level. Now, another thing I like about these kind of coats is that they're very versatile. So you can go from very dressy to something more casual, and these coats will, you know, these coats will get you there. The only thing about these coats, if it's raining or if it's like a very heavy snow, might not be the best thing because then it's kind of like wearing wet dog and ugh. So this one is an example of the same similar type of coat, but except this one has a little bit more shape because it has the lapels are creating diagonal lines. So you have that type of division there. So if you have a bigger bust or a bigger belly, this might be a better option. You still might want to add a belt if you're kind of feeling like it's still a little shapeless. It's not really doing much for you. You can definitely add a belt, but I like this one as an option if you're looking for something that's like, you know, it has that faux fur kind of look, but this one isn't as bulky. Now, this one one is from the ASOS Curve line, and this deep burgundy color just looks, oh, it just looks so pretty. Love this. I love a cropped fur. Now the thing with a cropped fur, it's not gonna be for every temperature situation. I have a different kind of like, if the weather's 52 degrees, this is what I'm gonna wear. If it's 40, this is what I'm gonna wear. If it's under 32, this is what I'm gonna wear. So like a crop coat, you know, I ain't gonna wear when it's below freezing. You know, that's kind of crazy. But if it's like 35 to maybe like 49, 50, I'll wear my crop fur coat. If it's above 50, I can't wear no faux fur. Too hot for me. What you want to keep in mind also with the cropped coats, and this does not have to be a bad thing, but horizontal lines shorten and widen. And if you have that horizontal line on an area that where you're wider and you're looking to maybe balance that area, that horizontal line is going to make it look even wider. So for me, when I'm wearing a crop coat, I either make sure that it's cropped above my hips, or if it's not cropped, I make sure that it hits me below my hips. Because for me, I love my hips, but sometimes I'll be like, all right, y'all chill, okay? Like, we ain't gotta be doing the most all the time. And if I wear a jacket or a coat that hits me where my hips are the widest, they're gonna make my hips look even wider. So just something to keep in mind. Not all of us have the same styling and personal style goals, so I'm just here to point shit out. So now this option, you know, very similar to the other one, also from the ASOS Curve line, but you know, just a different color option, different brand as well too. This one, oh, I love it. It's better suited for when it's not that cold outside, but you still want to be like, you know, glamorous and cute. Now, although as cute as it is, just keep in mind it is cropped, and if you're, you know, worried about an area looking wider, you definitely don't want that horizontal line to hit you at your widest area because it's going to make it look wider. For some people, you may want the area to look wider, then you slap that on there by all means. Again, I'm just pointing stuff out. You can make your own fashions. I'm just telling you what it is. And, you know, obviously the design of the coat with those, you know, it's kind of a little bulky. That can add some visual bulk to the body. So just keep that in mind. Now, this coat, I have a coat like this that I got from Anthropologie, I think in 2023. And I love this coat. I can only wear it in the fall, but some of you guys might live someplace where the winter is not as treacherous as it is up here. But you know, same point as I had for the other crop jackets, you know, the crop line is gonna make a horizontal line. So, you know, bear in mind, depending on your styling goals. And then with this one, I don't know, I don't wear my jacket buttoned up like that. I may belt it, but then I keep the lapel part open going this way, just so I can have that diagonal line there to kind of keep the neckline open. Now, some of you guys were asking me about the open neckline when it gets colder out. So me, I would probably have on like a top like this, but I would still have the jacket open a little bit so that it still makes that diagonal line, because you're still gonna have the open neckline even though here is closed up. Hope that makes sense. Now let's get into some winter coat styling inspo. So this first inspo look, first of all, I love this creator, Tyler Lauren, love her. But this goes to show that you do not need 50 million accessories to look cool. Like, all you need is, you got your statement coat, all you need is some good statement sunglasses and a simple boot and a good jean or pants or whatever. That's pretty much all you need. Like, she could have on a sweatshirt with last night's spaghetti stains on it and we wouldn't even know until she took the coat off, which, you know, if you got spaghetti stains, you know, maybe don't wear that or don't take the coat off. And then from here, if it's a little colder, you can add some earmuffs on top of that. Typically when these coats that have like a lot of fur around the neck area, for me personally, I typically don't need to add a scarf because there's just so much warmth there already. But you can definitely tuck have a scarf underneath there and then put the coat on top so that you have that extra layer of warmth. And then you can put so much underneath a pair of jeans. Like, you can have leggings, tights, you know, fleece lined socks, like all kinds of stuff underneath there to keep warm while still looking like, you know, very minimalistic and very chic. Now here, this ain't gonna be for everybody. I like this. So if you see me outside in the street with this same outfit on and you don't like it, I don't care. But I like this. This is an example of how you can be layered up and be warm and still look stylish. Now, she does have her coat open, but I feel like people do certain things for photos and in real life situations, like, it's not what you see in the photo. But I like this. I like the look of the fitted cap with the scarf over it, because it's like, it's fashionable, but it's function as well, because, you know, you got the hat helping to, you know, cover and kind of shield you from the sun. And then you have the scarf, which is able to protect your ears and, you know, the wind chill might not, you know, get get at you that much. And then, you know, obviously you can close the coat. Again, this inspiration picture here showing you that you don't need a ton of accessories. Now, obviously this coat is wide open. You know, obviously you can close the coat. This does look like something that once it's closed can look a little shapeless depending on your body shape. You know, again, that's when you get the wide belt and you can add that to it so that you give the coat more structure, so you look more polished. And then you can instantly see like this with a really cool hat, like one of those like fur bucket hats that, you know, I really want to get a fur bucket hat, but I got a big old head, regardless of what's going on with my hair. I got a big old head, but I want a faux fur bucket hat, and I'm probably gonna have to just get it from the men's section in like a 2X. Because I got no days. And this right here is some cute and practical style inspo. She's got her scarf layered up. I actually really like the way that she has the scarf tied. To me, I think, hold on one second. Now her scarf might be a little longer than mine, but to me it looks like all she did was, she probably had a much longer scarf, but to me looks like all she did was like this and then looped it through. And then kind of pulled it up. So if you get one of those really, really long scarves, that was super easy because all I did was fold the scarf in half, put it around, loop it through, pull it down, and then pull it up. And you can kind of have that look, and then pull it up to your ears if need be. And then she's got the tall boots, which she could have on, you know what I've been seeing a lot of, especially on TikTok, those fleece lined leggings that have the illusion of looking like sheer stockings, and you can get them like in your skin tone. She could have on a pair of those with a pair of skinny jeans on top of that, and then 2 layers of socks, right? She could have on all of the layers, and you wouldn't know because she just looks like very chic and fashionable, but meanwhile she's got 50 million layers underneath her outfit, and she looks cool, and you know she's warm. Ain't no kind of wind chill getting into that outfit. Now this, I love this. This is London Girl at NYC on Instagram, and she is always with the fashions. Like, she be fashioned down. I always look forward to seeing her post. Usually she'll come through with like a carousel post with like some looks that she's been wearing for a while. I forget what she does. Obviously it's something in fashion, or I don't know, but she dresses and I'm here for it. She's got the really cute statement bag. Don't be afraid to get a little whimsical, you know, have a little fun with your accessories in the winter time. The shape of the coat is amazing, but I'm pretty sure this is probably like a top designer coat that she's got on, because that's how London Girl in NYC does. And I like that she has the scarf, or it could be one of those like kind of like hoodie attachment things that has like a scarf on it, or like an infinity scarf or one of those things. And then she has it, you know, covering here. She's got the sleek sunglasses. Now the shoes with the top of the foot skin showing, you know, that might not be for everybody. Now you could, again, you could maybe wear those like fleece leggings. Wait, do the fleece leggings come all the way down to the feet? I'm not sure. But you can get some like tights, fleece lined tights that, you know, give the illusion of them being sheer, and you get it in your skin tone. And you might be able to wear it with a pump like that. Or obviously you can just switch it out for a pair of booties. So which of these coats would you rock this winter season? Now besties, please let's make a pledge. Put your hands over your hearts and say it with me. I pledge to dump the frump this winter season. Now, if you want more guidance on which coat lengths and styles are best for your body, make sure you click on this playlist here. And stay tuned, y'all, because we talked about starting a challenge membership on this channel. And stay tuned. Either I'm gonna update you in a video or maybe in a community page post. So stay tuned. But in the meantime, if you haven't, click on this and I'll see you there.